Hello, good evening. I am Manas Garg, the Polity, Governance and IR faculty of Borthakur IS Academy. Okay. So today I am here to discuss international relation questions with you all. Okay, so recently UPSC prelims 2023 examination recently तारे जोनखिनि इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन और पार्टर जोनखिनि क्वेश्चंस हेखिनि डिस्कस करिबोर कारणे আজি তোমালোকৰ লগত আছো so already polity and governance have been done so today IR international relation questions by me this is Manaskar so let's begin. Question number 1. Consider the following statements. Number 1, statement number 1. Israel has established diplomatic relations. Israel, the country of Israel. It has established diplomatic relations with some Arab states. This is statement number 1. Statement number 2. The Arab Peace Initiative mediated by Saudi Arabia was signed by Israel and Arab League. Right? The first statement, Israel has established diplomatic relations with some Arab states. Yes, this is true. Recently, and this is very obvious question and highly probable question. So, etu question ahibo logia asile, mane both probability was very high. Okay, both high probability asile and UPSC had asked this question. So recently what happened? Israel or diplomatic relation, Israel had established diplomatic relation with the country of UAE, Bahrain, okay, and this is mediated by USA, okay. It mediate kune korise United States of America. So these are Middle Eastern countries by Arab states, you can say these are Arab states. So Israel with these countries ehator logot eta ki korise diplomatic relation establish korise, and under which agreement? That is Abraham Accord. So Abraham Accord signed korise by Israel and UAE, Bahrain, these countries with the mediation of USA. So this statement is correct. Israel was established diplomatic relation with some Arab states. So this is very common, and in fact I want to tell you with this, like etu juntu agreement hoy gol, after that only I2U2 was also set up. I2U2, okay, that is India, Israel, USA and UAE. So this is also another important group. So for your mains perspective, all of it to Sabah. So anyways, statement number 2. The Arab Peace Initiative mediated by Saudi Arabia was signed by Israel and Arab League. So Arab Peace Initiative. So basically Arab Peace Initiative is in picture in 2002. 2002 te Arab Peace Initiative to picture aisile, and it is mediated by Saudi Arabia, was signed by Israel and League. So basically this is not signed, was signed there, so it is not signed till now, etalage signed time hua nai eko, and it is mediated by Saudi Arabia. That's true. Arab Peace Initiative, it was from 2002, then Saudi Arabia mediate kori ase. Why? To reduce the influence of USA, okay, and it is not signed by Israel and Arab League. So second statement is wrong. First one is correct, second statement is wrong. So then which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statement? So based to statement number 1, both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, and statement 2 is in correct explanation, is the correct explanation for the statement 1. So duita jano correct hoy no hoy. So this is wrong. Second, both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, again wrong. Third, statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. Yes, this is true. Statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. No, statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is incorrect. So, the statement C is the correct answer. Statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. Okay. So, let's proceed to the next question. Next, question number 2. Consider the following statement. Consider the following statement. The Stability and Growth Pact The Stability and Growth Pact of the European Union is a treaty that the number 1 limits the level of the budgetary deficit of the country of European Union. Number 2, makes the countries of the European Union to share their infrastructure facilities. Number 3, it enables the countries of European Union to share their technology. So, look, Stability and Growth Pact of European Union. So, it is basically what? It is basically a fiscal rule book. It is basically a fiscal rule book. Okay, it is basically what? It's a fiscal rule book for European Union. Then statement number 1, it limits the level of budgetary deficit of the countries of the European Union. So basically, this statement is, limits the levels of budgetary deficit of the country of the European Union. So basically this statement is correct, yes, because as I said, this is fiscal rule book for the European Union. So it will limit the budgetary deficit. So budgetary deficit or kind of both country will like a lagi ase basically, right? So sub country bisare fiscal consolidation, right? So yes, this is true. Second, makes the countries of the European Union to share their infrastructure facilities. No, this is wrong. To share their infrastructure facilities. No. Etu tenoka ekko nohoy. Ekko share koribo karone dia nai. So this is again wrong. This is a fiscal rule book. So kaha infrastructure facilities? Number 3. It enables the countries of European Union to share their technologies. Technology sharing. European Union, USA, they always hesitate to share technology with the other countries. Aru aise thori na किसी के साथ भी टेक्नोलॉजी शेयर कर दिबो न करे, राइट? तो दे ऑलरेडी हेजिटेंट दैट टेक्नोलॉजी शेयर करबो करे दिगदारी पाए, राइट? Again it is wrong. So now how many of the above statements are correct? Only 1. Because statement 1 is correct, statement 2 and 3 is wrong. Both the statements are wrong, 1 is correct. So only 1 is the right option. So let's proceed to the next one. Okay, next one. Consider the following statements. Recently, the United States of America, USA, and the European Union have launched the Trade and Technology Council. Trade and Technology Council, yes. Yes, this is correct. They have recently launched Trade and Technology Council. And number 2, the US and the EU, European Union, USA, United States of America, and EU, that is European Union, claims that through this they are trying to bring technological progress and physical productivity under their control. This is wrong. ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. Not under their control. Okay, this is wrong. Not under their control. No. But see the statement. The US and EU claims that through this they are trying to bring the technological progress and physical productivity under their control. कि बाकी country बोल कोड गोल. Okay, now like this is like absolute statement. तो इनका statement भी like generally false है. Which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statement? First, both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, and the statement 2 is the correct explanation of statement 1. Wrong. B. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, and statement 2 is not the correct explanation of statement 1. Again wrong. Both the statements are not correct. No. Statement C. Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Yes, 1 is correct, 2 is incorrect, so C. Statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. This is again wrong. So question number 3, answer would be C. Let's proceed to next. Which of the following countries has been suffering from decades of civil strife? Decades of civil strife and food shortages, and was in news in recent past for a very severe famine. Very severe famine. So which of the following countries has been suffering from decades of civil strife and food shortage and was in news in recent past for its very severe famine? So this country is Angola, Costa Rica, Ecuador, Somalia. So Somalia is the country because look, first thing, Somalia, tate ki hoye ase? Basically people have frustration in their mind because of military ruler. Military ruler or junta, military ruler, okay? So people have frustration against the military ruler because military rule kori ase, so they have frustration against them, against the ruler. Then first this, the second, due to climate change, right? Climate change will, then civil war, fine, then drought, okay? So these are the things. So Somalia is the correct answer. Fine. So enoka question bur ahile ki mean koribo? Simple etai bostu, you have to follow the newspaper. Okay, you have to follow the newspaper. Because Somalia bahut khetrot news ase. Gute joa bosor to jodi sabo jao, since 2022 Somalia has been in news. So that's why etu question hudise. Aru etu man difficult question nasile, just a basic understanding. Question number 6. Consider the following statement about G20. G20. So G20 group was originally, G20 again, this is again a very important group. Aru yapra eta probability was very high je question ahibo G20. Okay, G20 ba question was expected because G20 current chair hoye goise India. India is the current chairperson. So definitely it was expected that at least one question from G20. It was expected. So this is very probable question. You should know. For mains also G20 grouping is very important. So jone mains seri koriba, mains appear kori asa, so they should also know about the G20 group. Okay. So the G20 group was originally established as a platform for the finance ministers and central bank governors to discuss the international economic and financial issues. Is it true? Yes. Okay. Yes, this is true. Because G20 keta form hoisile 1999 G20 form hoise. Okay. After the Asian financial crisis. Okay, Asian economic crisis hoisile, to he tar pisode G20 to form hoise in 1999. So initially it's a platform of finance ministers and central bank governors to discuss the international economic and financial issues. Yes, this is true. 1999 G20 established. Okay, yes, this is true. Second, digital public infrastructure is one of the India's G20 priorities. Digital public infrastructure is one of the India's G20 priorities. Yes, this is again true. This is again true. All right. Next, which of the following statement given above are correct? Kuntu correct asile. Both 1 and 2. Both the statement is correct. Yes, initially G20 1999 are formation. I have already told you. The finance ministers and central bank governors to discuss international. Yes, this is correct. Digital public infrastructure is for G20. So both 1 and 2 is correct. Okay, duita correct. Question number 7. So in the recent years, Chad, Guinea, Mali, Sudan caught the international attention for which one of the following reason common to all of them. See, look, enega question be like no, either you know very well or you don't know. Okay, either tumi jana or tumi na jana, duta eta, right? And jodi jana then it's very good. Jodi na jana alop smart guess koribo para. Okay, jodi if you have the idea of African continent, if you have a fair idea of African continent, okay, African continent, then you can guess it. Otherwise, so etu question nwariba. All. So first, discovery of rich deposit of rare earth elements. No, this is wrong. Establishment of Chinese military bases. No. Iman bila country ekaloge thoi na China military base banai dibo. Right? So gute bila country to ekaloge military base banai dibo no, no, in a single go. That is not at all possible, right? So etu karone etu bostu again wrong. C. Southward expansion of Sahara Desert. Sorry, this is again wrong. Southward expansion of Sahara Desert. Hefale Sahara Desert. Eto kuno tenuka eko logic no bane actually. If you look at the geography of these countries. Then D. Successful coups. Okay, this pronounced as coups. So yes, this is correct. Successful coups. Sab country te coup hoise. Okay. Next, this is again a typical geography based question. IROT ke basi etu geography location yar agot juntu asile that question also and this one again. So consider the following pairs. Area of the conflict mentioned in news or efale ki ase country where it is located. So efale code located ase aru efale code conflict to choli ase. So now again a question kini koribo lagile no, you have to follow the newspapers very thoroughly. Jodi newspaper hon najana tetale bahut difficult ho jabo, right? It will be very very difficult to solve this kind of a question because map practice kori thakile nohobo, gote map khon kiman chaba. So better newspaper khonor logot map khon follow koratu, it would be best option. There are newspaper kiba ta location aise, just go through the map, kod ase jaga to. Okay, that's the best option to study map. Okay, rather than like any lorai asu pat keta. Okay, so areas of conflict mentioned Donbass region. So Donbass eta enuka region joto like news ot asile. So Donbass region to it is yate Syria. So it is not in Syria. Donbass region to ase in Ukraine. Then number 2, Kachin. That ki diya ase Ethiopia. So this is wrong. This is again wrong. Kachin is a conflict area. Basically Kachin to news ot thake for insurgency. Okay, Kachin is in news for insurgency issues. Okay, aru yate kisuman like rare earth junbilak element hekhini illegally yate produce kore. Aru etu mainly etu news ot thake for insurgency issues. So Kachin area to mainly ase in Myanmar. Okay, northern Myanmar Kachin area to paba, it is not in Ethiopia. So again it is in northern Myanmar, so Ethiopia nai. So this is again wrong. Then number 3, Tigray region. Eto bahut news ot thake Tigray region. The Tigray region to code diya ase yate North Yemen. North Yemen nohoy. Tigray region North Yemen ot nai. Tigray region to code ase it's in Ethiopia. Ethiopia paba Tigray region to. All right, Tigray region to code paba Ethiopia. Right? So this wrong. So how many of the above pairs are correctly matched? D is none. Okay, Donbass, Ukraine, Kachin, North Myanmar, northern Myanmar means Tigray, Ethiopia. So all are wrong. Consider the following pair. Again, this is again a geographical based question. Consider the following pair region often mentioned in news. আর এফালে কি দিয়া আছে রিজনস অফেন মেনশন ইন নিউজ এন্ড রিজন ফর বিং ইন নিউজ আচ্ছা এফালে নিউজত থাকা আর এফালে বিং ইন নিউজ সো নর্থ কিভু এন্ড ইটুরি আর এফালে war between Armenia and Azerbaijan no this Kivu is a lake okay so etu Armenia and Azerbaijan not nai fine Armenia and Azerbaijan not nai Nagorno Karabakh to he hoy na sorry Nagorno Karabakh jone region etu hoy war between Armenia and Azerbaijan so etu bostu tate nai kya so again one is wrong Nagorno Karabakh as I said ki etu insurgency in Mozambique noy etu hoy gol etu region it is a war between Armenia and Azerbaijan ekane Nagorno Karabakh region to news thake again this is wrong then Kherson and Zaporizhia দুইটা এরিয়ায় ইউক্রেনের আছে तो dispute between Lebanon and Israel तो हो ही नहीं सकता right so this is the thing so again this is wrong দুইটা ইউক্রেনত আছে ইয়ার dispute between Lebanon and Israel নহয় so again all the three statements are wrong so answer will be D none right question number 10 consider the following statements consider the following statements recently all the countries of United Nations have adopted the first ever compact for international migration the global compact for safe orderly the global compact for safe orderly and regular migration so global order for safe orderly and regular migration so again this is a very good question global compact for safe orderly and regular migration second statement the objectives and commitments stated in the GCM that is global compact for safe orderly and regular migration are binding on the UN member countries third statement the GCM addresses internal migration or internal displaced people also is in objectives and commitments so basically GCM is in news for criticism from a country like Australia USA etu kane newsor asile etu okay to kotha hoise ইয়াত যোনটো statement দিছে that recently all the countries United Nations have adopted first ever compact no tetu tenoka eku nohoy etu question so basically this was in news due to criticism from Australia USA and this type of a countries that's why it is in news so this is wrong second the objective and the commitment stated in the GCM are binding on the UN member countries again this is non-binding it is not binding on the UN member countries again this is wrong statement third the GCM addresses internal migration or internal migration or internally displaced people also in its objectives and the commitments again this is wrong because it talks about cross border migration right it is not about internal migration or internally displaced people this talks about cross border migration this talks about cross border migration or international migration okay so this talks about cross border migration or international migration not about internal migration or internally displaced people okay so this is again wrong so how many of the above statement is correct again the answer will be none D okay I hope it is clear okay this is the end of questions these are some higher questions and two 3 questions from geographical base, that is geographical point of view, as I have already told you. 3 question asile ekita location based, that is more from geographical base, okay, and rest are international relation. So these are the discussions of IR, international relation. I hope you enjoyed the session, and questions at last. I want to tell you something. Look, these questions of international relation are more or less from current oriented. Okay, current affairs jodi najana enuka question bila koribo karone bahut difficult hoy jay. Okay, for example, etu question hai GCM, Global Compact for Safe, Orderly and Regular Migration. So etu koi dile je all. So all countries of United Nations have adopted first ever compact. All hoboi noare. Sub countries keteo ready nohoy, generally nohoy. It is very difficult. Sub countries ready hoy jabo. So you can like enuka question ala smart guess koribo pare, like all etu no hobo pare. Then the objective is commitment as stated as are binding. यार बाइंडिंग होता ही नहीं है, बहुत कम ट्रिटी আছে जोनबो बाइंडिंग. ओके, इंटरनेशनल एग्रीमेंट जनरली बाइंडिंग ना थाके. ओके, then that is address internal migration and international displaced people and its objectives and commitments. Okay, so enuka question bur, then ইয়াৰ আগত যোনটো question পালো এই question to এইবিলাক এটো তো কমপ্লিট টিপিক্যাল জিওগ্রাফিক্যাল question হয়. Then area second geographical question. Yes, this is military coup. Eto newspaper jodi na pora, then these such questions are very difficult for you to do. Okay, then G20. This is very very expected. G20 hoy gol, Quad hoy gol, I2U2 hoy gol, Rafael group hoy gol. These are the some groups jonkhini very news ot thake. So again, this country, this question, Somalia is the answer. This question you should know all these things. Are ekhini current affairs. Okay. So anyways, thank you all, and don't worry, june jar correct hoise jar correct one, I don't worry, after all UPSC will decide. Gotike G korisa G hoise, but keep studying, and all the very best for your mains examination. Till then, bye bye.